Guys, welcome back to my channel ClearHue. If you are new here, namaste. My name is Dr. Rakshita and this channel is all about skincare, wellness and makeup. So if any of these interest you, don't forget to subscribe. So guys, in today's video we will be talking about my favorite fragrances. Now I'm a big fan of fragrances. I truly believe in smelling nice and leaving impressions on everybody. I honestly associate people to the way they smell. Certain smells remind me of certain people, so it is very important for me to smell nice. So I have a collection of perfumes that I really love and I will divide them category wise: floral and fruity, fresh and clean musky fragrances. I will have a few woody fragrances, and then I will have the very last category, which is gourmand, or you know, your delicious food like vanilla or chocolatey fragrances. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so let's start with the first category of fragrances. I have a bunch of them here. So the first category of fragrances for me that I'm going to start with are floral and fruity perfumes. Now I'm not a very big fan of floral or fruity perfumes, but I have a few that just work with someone like me, someone who's not that big of a fan of fruity or floral fragrances. Alright, let's start with one from Sol de Janeiro. It is their Cheriosa 40. This is supposed to be smelling like plum, black amber and cassis, which are the top notes. The middle notes are orchid and jasmine, and then the base notes are vanilla, woodsy notes and musk. Now with this one, by the way, if I pronounced any ingredient wrong, please pardon me. There are a few ingredients I honestly don't know how to pronounce, so anyway, with this one I definitely get the plum, I get a lot of vanilla. So it is a mix of something fruity with gourmand. It has that base in here. It smells very vanilla-y, not to lie, and it definitely smells like plum. It smells like a fruity dessert. So even though I've put it in this category because it is fruity dominant, it could easily fit into, you know, your gourmand categories as well. So if you are a fan of fruity desserts, this is something that you will love. I definitely, like I said, smell the plum. I definitely smell the vanilla. I definitely get musk in here as well. I do not get any of the floral notes that they've mentioned. I don't get any flower in here, at least to my nose, but I definitely get plum, I get vanilla, I get musk, and the base is very like vanilla musk dominant. Once the perfume subsides after a while, it smells a lot more like a good mix of musk and vanilla, but initially it is very plum fruity dominant, and I can keep smelling this all day. I love this one so much. So again, if you're a fan of something like a fruity dessert, if you want to smell like one, this should be your go-to. Right, so my next floral perfume basically is this one from Plum. It's their Hawaiian Rumba one from their body loving collection. Now I haven't used up a lot because I have their mist as well, which is the one I use a lot more, but this is their perfume and I have used this a couple times, but honestly this smell is something I really like. I like their entire range, the Hawaiian Rumba range and their vanilla range. Now I don't have anything from their vanilla range. I only have their vanilla perfume. Like I have the body scrub and all of that from their vanilla range. I don't have their body mists or anything like that. This is what I have from their Hawaiian Rumba range, and this is such a good affordable option if you want to smell good. This one, the top notes are pear, mandarin and lychee. The heart notes or the middle notes are gardenia, freesia and magnolia, and the base notes are white musk, vanilla and amber. Now I don't get vanilla, let me be honest. I get a lot of floral notes in here, but like beachy florals. This smells like a very good beachy fragrance. It instantly like transports you to a nice beach, but then again this is not like purely coconutty beachy. This is very floral heavy beachy, and this one definitely is on the stronger side in terms of fragrances. It is not like a mild fragrance. This is a pack punch fragrance, but I have migraine and this doesn't irritate me, so I like that about this one and I recommend it. Continuing in the floral category, I have this one from Kayali. It is their Utopia Vanilla Coco. This was the outer packaging, and the notes in here are pear, jasmine, coconut, sandalwood and vanilla. Now this particular fragrance, like I said about the Plum one, that it's a floral heavy beachy. This is a gourmand heavy beachy. This definitely has a lot of white florals, but at the same time it has a good dose of coconut and vanilla, and I get both of them, but I get white florals a little more dominant, and I get pear as well. I get a nice hint of a bit of pear fruit, I get a lot of white florals, and at the same time I get a good amount of coconut and vanilla, but in the dry down. In the initial spritz you will get a lot more white florals and you won't get a lot of vanilla or coconutty fragrance. It comes down to the dry down of this product, and I love this one. Kayali is a little expensive, that is why I have the mini ones, and I am very scared to use it. I use like little amounts of these perfumes because I'm just scared I'll get over them, otherwise I'll finish them. The thing is, I really want a bigger size, but right now I can't get one. But whenever I can, this is one perfume I will get the bigger bottle of, because this is just fantastic. It smells so good. I love this one. I love any beachy fragrance. And I have another beachy fragrance, but it's in the gourmand category. I will talk about it. But for now, this one is the perfect one. Amazing. Doesn't trigger my migraine. I love this one so much. Kayali does great justice to a lot of their fragrances. By the way, I forgot to mention the longevity of the other two that I just mentioned. Given this is a body mist, it will not last for more than 3 to 4 hours. Honestly, you can smell a bit of it by the end of the day also, but it's just the remnant of it. It won't project. You won't be able to smell it much after 3 to 4 hours because it's a body mist. You will have to reapply it. On the other hand, the Plum one has a good longevity of 6 to 7 hours, at least on my body. Perfumes tend to last longer on me somehow, so this one does very well on my body. Is on for a good 6 to 7 hours, and I love this one. The mist version of this though is again good for about 6 hours, like about 4 to 5 hours, and that's the max you can get. If you want the same scent in a longer longevity, I would suggest go for the perfume version of it. And now coming back to my Kayali Utopia Vanilla Coco, this one also on me lasts a good 6 hours, 6 to 7 hours, and I can smell this like in the dry down by the end of the day also. Like I said, perfumes this last well on me, so I love this one and I recommend it. Last perfume I have in the floral fruity category is this Burberry body perfume. This one again I've used up a lot. I had a mini of this as well, which I used up, but this particular it smells so nice. This perfume is so feminine, yet just it's mild, it's feminine, but it leaves a good impression. I don't know, this one's just one of the best perfumes I have. I will read out the notes to this one to you. Like the notes in this one, the top notes are peach, wormwood and freesia. The middle notes are rose, sandalwood and iris. The base notes are musk, cashmere wood, vanilla and amber. Now for me, I'll tell you what I smell in this one. I definitely smell rose. Now I do not like rose fragrances at all. Anything that smells like rose, I don't like it. But somehow the rose in this one works. I don't know how. Maybe because it's mixed with a lot of other ingredients that I really appreciate. Maybe that's why. But yeah, I smell a bit of rose in here, definitely. I smell iris. Iris is one of my favorite notes. It's one of those clean, nice fragrance notes that's in a lot of perfumes that are in the clean musky category, so definitely it has iris as well. Now this one also has I smell cashmere wood, I smell musk. Yes, these are the notes that I smell. I don't smell a lot of vanilla or anything like that. Neither do I smell peach, maybe a bit of it, but not a lot. Freesia, yes, I smell a bit of freesia in here as well. So this is just so good. This perfume borderlines between floral and fruity and clean and musky. I can easily keep this in the clean and musky category as well. This would have worked very well in that category. Yes, the only reason I included this in the fruity floral category is because I smell a lot of flowers like rose, I smell freesia, I smell iris. That's why I kept it in this category. Otherwise I would have easily kept it in the clean perfume category because it is so mild, so feminine and just amazing. This is like a people pleaser perfume. A lot of people would love this one. So again, absolute beauty and I recommend it. Okay, so the very next category that we are exploring is the woody and smoky perfumes. Now, of all these perfumes, I have only one in this category, which is again from Kayali. It is their Love Fest Burning Cherry 48. Now, the number that they write, 48 or Vanilla 28, these are the number of trials it took to create this perfume. So again, this bottle again, Kayali does something with their bottles where they look so gorgeous, and there's such a beautiful bottle. I have this size also in this one. Let me just show you. I have two of these, the same Love Fest Burning Cherry 48, and both of them I purchased myself. I purchased this first, and then this one went on sale on Nykaa, so I purchased it because, well, I love this fragrance. It is one of those fragrances that I feel are winter exclusive. I wouldn't wear this in the summer season. This is heavier, smokier and denser for the summer season. This would give me a headache in summers, even though it's not that strong. Like, it's strong. A couple sprays of this perfume just does it for you, but it's not that kind of strong where it gives you a migraine. All right, so it's a good performing strong. So I got this one. I didn't want to use up this bottle because, come on, it's so beautiful. I just didn't feel like using it as much. I was protective about it, so I got this one. So now I use either, and during the winters I use this a lot. I paired it with a lot of good fragrances. This particular fragrance, now I'll read out the notes. It has burning cherry, it has raspberry, it has praline, it has palo santo, it has guaiac wood, and it has patchouli. Now I definitely smell cherry. It is definitely cherry heavy, smoky cherry coke kind of cherry, the candied cherry, that's what it smells like. And yes, it has that smoky element to it for sure. You can smell the woodsy burning notes in here. Yes, it definitely has that very woody, burny sensation to it that I really like. To me, I don't smell the praline in it. I don't smell the gourmand part of this perfume at all. To my nose, it is cherry and wood. That's what I get from it, and that's what I like about it. I'm sorry if there's any disturbance in the background. Somebody's throwing utensils in some house around mine, so I'm so sorry. But yeah, coming back to this one. So again, a very nice, smoky, sultry, sexy kind of perfume, which is very winter appropriate as per me. This is one of those perfumes that embody the dark energy that you say. This is not light and feminine or anything like that. For this perfume, you have to have an appreciation towards darker scents. This one again is pretty unisex. The other perfumes were a little more feminine leaning, though there's no male female to perfumes. Anybody can wear any perfume, but again, for the general public's knowledge, this one is very, very unisex. A man would rock this and a woman would rock this, and both of them would be amazing in it. So I love this one, and again, very winter appropriate, and I definitely recommend this only for the winter months. In the colder weather, I really think you'd love this one. Alright, so now let's explore the more gourmand, more delicious vanilla chocolatey rich perfumes. Now let's start with the more affordable one. I have the Body Shop's Vanilla Body Mist. They have their EDP and EDT versions of this as well. Now this was one of the very first perfumes I ever purchased, very first perfumes I was obsessed with. I used to wear this in school, and I remember when I used to wear this in school, I used to get asked that, you know, okay, someone is smelling like cupcakes, and who is it? And then people would ask me, are you smelling like a cupcake? And I was like, yes, I am, because I was wearing this. Now I have discovered perfumes that smell more gourmand, more vanilla rich, but for somebody on a budget, and especially for when I was a kid, this was an amazing buy for me. I still have this. This is a newer bottle. It's not from my school. I was in school a long time ago. I was in school like 6 years ago. So yeah, with this one now, it's just amazing. I have this still, and on certain days I layer this, and it's just an easy to go perfume. Now I'll tell you the notes of this one. Okay, so the notes in Fragrantica are very complex. The top notes are apricot, peach, plum and lemon. The middle notes are ylang ylang, jasmine, orange blossom, tuberose and lily of the valley, and the base notes are vanilla, sandalwood, musk and amber. Now honestly, the notes are very complex, but I smell none of that. Yeah, it smells like a very basic vanilla to me. That's all I smell, honestly. I smell none of these other notes. Maybe a bit of lemon right in the beginning, and maybe just a bit of peach. Yes, a bit of peach and lemon in the opening, that too if you really have to put your nose to it. And I don't smell any of the middle notes. None of the floral notes I can appreciate, at least to my nose. And then the base notes I get, yes, I get a bit of musk and I get vanilla for sure. So for me, it's a very pretty basic vanilla mist, but again, not like the kind of vanilla you would put in your cakes or your coffee. That pure vanilla essence smell this doesn't have. This has vanilla smell, but not like the pure vanilla essence smell, but it's a good vanilla and a good vanilla on a budget. So I really like this, and if you're looking for a nice budget friendly option, I recommend this one. Moving towards another one from Sol de Janeiro, it is their Cheriosa 62. It is their pistachio salted caramel perfume, and I love this one. Now this is the kind of beachy fragrance that leans towards pure gourmand. Now I've showed 3 beachy fragrances to you. One was purely fruity floral, one was a mix of nice florals with coconut and vanilla, and now this is a pure gourmand. This is the kind of beachy fragrance that would have you smelling like a nice pistachio cake with caramel drizzle on it. Let me just pull out the complete ingredients list. Yes, so the top notes are pistachio and almond, the middle notes are heliotrope and jasmine, the base notes are caramel, vanilla, salt and sandalwood. Now what I can smell from this pistachio for sure, I definitely smell pistachio in here. I don't smell any of the fruity notes, like the floral notes, I'm so sorry. I don't smell heliotrope or jasmine in here. Maybe somebody else can. My nose, I feel, can't pick up floral notes as well. So a lot of times when I smell perfumes, it's the floral notes that gets obliterated for me. But anyway, I smell pistachio. I definitely smell a bit of almond, but not a lot. Pistachio is dominant. Then I smell caramel for sure, vanilla for sure, sandalwood not so much, but salt, yes. It smells like salted caramel. Yes, the base note of it, when it dries down, it smells like a good vanilla and salted caramel fragrance. I love this one so much, and it still has that lingering effect of pistachio in it. I don't smell a lot of sandalwood or floral notes, so I'll tell you that. Maybe your nose picks up something different, but for me, with this one, these are the notes I pick up, and I'll tell you how much I love this. I love this so much that I have the bigger one also, the biggest size they have to offer, which is the 240 ml, and I keep refilling this with this. This was gifted to me. I love this so much. I got the bigger one, and then I keep refilling this with this because this is the one I use the most. I keep traveling with it, and also I keep this in my bag and I keep spritzing it again. For this one also, the longevity on me is about 4 to 5 hours. Again, a mist, so it wouldn't last you any longer than that, but again, it's a very good performing mist and at a good price. Now I know Sol de Janeiro is not the most affordable brand, but in terms of the quantity they give and the way their perfume smell and perform, I feel it is a very good price, because you get a lot of times fragrances that, you know, are more affordable are not as great. They are very basic smelling, they don't smell different, but these ones smell different. Sol de Janeiro has the kind of fragrances that just smell different, smell unique, smell nice, at least to me. I haven't found cheaper alternatives of these in the Indian market, at least, so I really like this. I find them pretty unique and I love these. I just realized that I did not mention the longevity of these two. The Love Fest Burning Cherry one lasts on me for a good 6-7 hours, even more than that, even 8 hours sometimes, and if I've sprayed it on my clothes, it will smell for around 12-13 hours on my clothes. It's going nowhere. And when it comes to this one, it performs for 2 to 3 hours, nothing more than that. For the initial 2 to 3 hours you will smell this and then it just disappears. That's the thing. This is a very basic fragrance and that's what you get out of it. But again, like I said, for somebody who's just looking for a more budget friendly alternative, this is good. Okay, now let's talk about my absolute favorite gourmand fragrance, and when I say absolute favorite, I mean absolute favorite. It is Kayali's Vanilla 28. As you can see, I've almost finished this, so I got this. I love this one so much. I couldn't hold back. I bought the bigger size. This is an individual little bottle I purchased, and in this particular packet I haven't even opened it. There is another small bottle like this and a bigger 50 ml bottle. Once I finish this, I'll get back to this. So I love this so much. This is now that vanilla, Now this is now that vanilla that just takes the cake. This is the one that's gonna make you smell like the ultimate bakery fragrance. This smells like the kind of vanilla essence you put in your coffee. This is the kind of, it's pure vanilla essence, the kind that you put in your desserts, the kind that you put in your drinks. This smells fabulous, out of the world. Everybody around you would be complimenting you. People would be asking you what you're wearing. I have gotten so many compliments on this one. Every time I put this on, somebody walks up to me and asks me what I'm wearing, and it's always this one. And this is the easiest fragrance to layer with. This works somehow with everything and anything. All the perfumes that I've showed you till now, this layers with each one of them. And the perfumes I'm going to show you ahead of this, again, works with each one of them. That is why I think I've used up this almost completely, and I'll get over this also very quickly. I purchased this pretty recently. It's not even that old, and I've already used up a lot of it because I layer it with everything. I like the little vanilla touch. Vanilla is my favorite flavor. It's my favorite smell, and this does justice to it. Again, this is on the higher side of the price. I get that. Kayali is very expensive, at least for us here, but Kayali is so worth it also. This is the perfume brand that I feel I'm obsessed with. I have the most perfumes from them, and it's wonderful. I love this one, and I will never not recommend this. If you are a vanilla lover, you have to have this. Now they released another perfume called Kayali Vanilla Royale, and I got this one. Actually, I didn't get it. I was gifted this by my friend who's very lovely, so thank you. But again, with this one, I don't like it as much as this one. This is a very simple vanilla. This, on the other hand, is a very complex vanilla. I'm a big fan of more simple vanillas. I don't like complex as much. With this one, it has vanilla, Sir Absolute, golden rum, creme brulee, brown sugar, royal oud and sugared patchouli. To me, I smell very little of creme brulee. I'm so sorry, my camera just died on me while I was talking about these two fragrances. So yes, I was talking about these two. Now I just realized I forgot to tell you the notes of the Vanilla 28. It's vanilla orchid, tonka absolute, brown sugar, amber woods and musk. And let me tell you, I smell each one. I smell all of it. I smell amber, I smell musk, I smell vanilla, I smell brown sugar, I smell vanilla, I smell everything. I smell tonka bean. Beautiful fragrance. So I get everything in here. But again, with this one, like I said, it is very regal, very royal and very complex, but not for me. I do not like complex fragrances. I like more simple vanillas. So this is my pick over this. Maybe if you're somebody who likes more complex, more oud or more, you know, patchouli heavy fragrances, maybe this is your pick. But for me, this takes the cake. Now let's get into my most favorite category of fragrances, which are the clean fragrances, the more musky fragrances that just smell like out of the shower, very clean body like fragrances. So without any further ado, let's talk about these. Let's start with the OG clean fragrance, which is the Body Shop's White Musk. Now this is the older packaging and this is their newer packaging. This is what it looks like now. It's the same fragrance, but I appreciated the packaging in this one more also. Maybe it's because this is older and it's aged and this is more new, but I feel like this one's more concentrated compared to this one. Maybe they changed the formulation with the packaging as well, but I definitely get this to be more strong, more in your face than this one. By the way, it's a musky fragrance. It's not in your face kind of fragrance. I'm just saying in comparison that this is stronger than this one. Anyway, but you won't get this one now. You will be Anyway, you won't get this one now, you'll be getting this one. So talking about the best OG musky fragrance, this just is the absolute winner if you are a lover of clean fragrances. This is not exactly very cheap or affordable, but it definitely is a cult classic. It is something that if you have, and you know, this is the kind of perfume, especially in this packaging, I think the older formulation, I had this perfume last on me for almost 2 days. Like I put this on and the very next day you can still smell it on my clothes, on my body, and I just love this. If I accidentally sprayed it on some sheet, I would still smell it the next day, and it has the most mild, most musky, very clean, nice fragrance that I've ever experienced. This is where my love for musk started, and so this will always remain. This has been, you know, my go-to perfume, my signature scent for years, and this continues to be that. No matter how many fragrances I have, this is still my signature scent, and that says a lot about this. So if you are a musk lover, you have to try this. In terms of ingredients, this one has musk, lily, ylang ylang, galbanum and basil as its top notes. The middle notes are musk, lily, jasmine and rose, and the base notes are musk, iris, jasmine, oak moss, amber, vanilla, rose, vetiver, patchouli and peach. Now I don't smell so much complexity in here at all. This to me smells like pure musk. It smells it has that iris flower component to it. Like I said earlier, a lot of these clean fragrances have iris flower to it, so that's something. So but this is just pure musk. No matter how long its ingredient list is, no matter how complex the note profile is, to me it smells like pure musk, and that's what it is. Just pure clean fragrance that I love. Staying in the musk category, I have another one from Kayali. It is their musk 12. Now this is an even milder version of the Body Shop's white musk. If that is a little more strong to you, this won't be this. But again, Kayali, it is a little expensive, so that's something you have to keep in consideration. You get a lot more for your amount of money in the Body Shop one, but these just smell different. Even though they are the same musky category, they don't smell the same. The note profile on this one is lotus flower, jasmine, musks, vanilla and sandalwood. I don't smell vanilla or sandalwood, maybe a bit of sandalwood but not a lot. I definitely smell some jasmine in here. Musks I smell for sure, and lotus flower I can't distinguish it. I don't know what it smells like as an individual ingredient, so I can't say. But yes, this one smells very different to the Body Shop's white musk. That one's a more pure musk, more strong pure musk. This one's a more mellow, very feminine, very smooth musk that just smells very clean and just nice. This can be the ultimate clean girl fragrance. This smells like your skin but better is what it smells like. That's how I can describe it. Your skin but better. I love this one to my core, and again, just like the Utopia Coco one, this is another fragrance I want a full size bottle in, and one day I will buy it. But I love this to my core, and if you're a musk lover, I 10 on 10 recommend this. It is so hot in here, my makeup is melting. I hope you can see my mascara is everywhere. It's just spilling. It's so hot, and I can't even switch on my fan or AC or anything because you would pick up the noise. So I am filming in full summers in absolutely no fan or anything. I'm filming in full heat, so it feels like I am melting. My eye makeup is melting, so it's a lot. Now, the next fragrance in the clean category is from Burberry. It is Burberry Touch for men. Now, I don't care if it's a men's fragrance. I love it. I tend to gravitate towards a lot of men's fragrances. This is the one that I purchased. I was like, you know what? I don't care. Anyone can use any fragrance, like I said initially. And so this is amazing. I love this one so much. I will share the notes of this one. Okay, so the notes in this one, the top notes are violet leaf, artemisia and mandarin orange. The middle notes are white pepper, cedar, nutmeg, and the base notes are white musk, tonka bean and vetiver. So in this perfume, it's a little complex to my nose. I can't really, filter out different notes in here. But it smells very clean, very aquatic, a bit citrusy, and yes, spicy, but very mild spicy. You know how there are certain perfumes that are really spicy? This is not that. It has the spice element to it, but not very strong. But at the same time, it's so aquatic, so marine, so fresh, and so citrusy. Not so citrusy, but a bit citrusy. It's my summertime go-to fragrance because of how fresh this is. It makes me feel so nice. Again, a very clean fragrance. Both, like anyone can use this, and just so fresh, so amazing. And I 10 on 10 recommend this if you're looking for a nice fresh fragrance that will last you a long time, because the longevity on this one is again 6 to 7, even 8 hours on my body. Even in these like very heat environment, it's gonna last a long time. So I love this one and I recommend it. The last perfume of the clean fragrance category, the ultimate, the viral fragrance, Glossier. I a free sample of this a long time back with something I ordered from Glossier, and it was so good that me and my mom both loved it, and we were kind of compelled to buy this. So now me and my mom share this bottle because we could only get one, because it's not available in India and we had to get it from outside, so we could only get one. I wish we could get two so we'd have our separate bottles, but anyway, I'll share with you the notes of this one. Alright, so the top notes, it's pink pepper, then there's iris as the middle note, then in the base there's ambrette seeds and ambrox, which is a very simple, very basic ingredients list. And how come an ingredients list, like a note profile so basic, create something so magical like this one? Like I said, I love iris, and a lot of musky fragrances contain iris, just like this one. It definitely has elements of musk. I can smell the musk in here. Very musky, very beautiful. I smell a slight hint of pink pepper, gives that sparkly effect initially. And with this perfume, this particular fragrance, it has that quality. It's like a molecular scent where it develops differently on everyone. So this will smell a little different on each person that owns it. Glossier rightly named it you because it smells different on everybody. So this fragrance is true to you. It is your essence in a bottle. It is that, again, your skin but better fragrance that you put on, and it will develop eventually into something that's more personal to your skin's chemistry, and that just works with this one. And again, gorgeous fragrance, so light, so nice. This is the one that I'm wearing today. Again, my only problem with this one is the longevity of this one. It's not very long lasting, at least not on me, though it does a good 4 to 5 hours, but for the price that you're paying, you would want it to work for like 6-7 hours or maybe 8 hours. For that it works pretty less, but still the smell is to die for, and that is the one reason why this has made it to my favorites list, and I love that so much. Now I have a bonus fragrance, which is not a fragrance. This is not a perfume. This is a pillow spray, and it's the L'Occitane's Cocon de Serenite. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's French for sure. I knew how to pronounce French so well, and then I lost my hold on the language because I stopped practicing it long back. But yes, I don't know how to pronounce it, let me be honest. But yes, this one, oh my god, I recently got this. I didn't purchase this. This was a gift. So thank you so much to the person who gifted it to me. Lots of love to you. This particular pillow spray, it instantly transports me to a very nice spa. Like, you know, you go to an expensive spa where you're getting like a good massage and you're relaxing and there's nice smell, and you know, you're just chilling, and that is what it smells like. It smells like a perfect spa like setup. Now the notes that they've mentioned on the website, the top note is petite grain, the heart note is orange, and the base note is rose. I don't know what petite grain is, and I don't get any rose in this. Like I said, I don't appreciate rose in my fragrances, and this does not have rose. To me, it smells definitely like orange. It is that citrusy, fresh, spa-like fragrance, and every time I smell this, my mind instantly relaxes, and I love that for me because, you know, I study a lot. I'm a doctor, and it gets very heavy on me. It's just rough on me, and I don't know, I get tired, and studying for 12-13 hours a day is tiring. It gets to you, and on top of that, I have to film, and I have to compile things, and I have to do a lot of things in a day. So for me, the schedule gets very hectic, and sometimes I barely sleep, I barely relax, and something like this definitely helps. The scent that instantly calms me, makes me feel happy. Like, you can see it on my face. Every time I smell this, my face just relaxes. So I love this so much. And this is another thing, if you're looking for a nice, relaxing, like, you know, pillow spray kind of thing, this is where your search ends. This is beautiful. Definitely go to the store, smell it, and win-win product. I love this so much, and I recommend it. So that was it for today's video. I will see you in the next video. Let me know how many of these fragrances you've tried. If there's any new fragrance that I should try, that I would like, all the fragrances that you love, let me know in the comment section below. Like the video if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, please. It really supports me, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye.